Hello, and thank you for joining me to work on our Summer Bridge Activity Workbook for 4th to 5th grade. We are on day 2 today. Let's get started. All the way on page 5. Add quotation marks and commas where they are needed. I love going to the Natural History Museum, exclaimed Ananya. I'm not sure how to say her name. So I love going to the Natural History Museum. So what are quotation marks? Quotation marks we put around when people say something specific. And commas. So this is going to be, she said, I love going to the Natural History Museum, exclaimed Ananya. I usually go see the animals first, replied Noah, and then I go to the planetarium. So what all did he say? He said, I usually go see the animals first, comma, quotations, replied Noah, open quotes, and then I go to the planetarium, end quotes. Have you seen the dinosaur fossils? Asked Eliza. So who spoke? Eliza. What did she do? She asked. So what did she ask? Have you seen the dinosaur fossils? So we put quotes around specifically what she said because we are quoting Eliza. She added, the dioramas of prehistoric life are really cool. So what did she do? She added, and then she said, which was adding to this previous sentence, the dioramas of prehistoric life are really cool. And that's all she said in that sentence, right? And then, let's see, we've got, that's my favorite part, said Antonio. So who spoke? Antonio. And what did he do? He said, and so we know that he said, that's my favorite part, comma, end quotes, said Antonio. And there is our period to end this sentence. Did you know that I'm 1/4 Native American? Asked Dylan. So who spoke? Dylan. What did he do? He asked. So we know that he said what? Did you know that I'm 1/4 Native American? Question mark. So he's asking the question. Did you know that I'm 1/4 Native American? Asked Dylan. Number 7. That's why I like the display of Native American artifacts, he said. So what did he do? He said, because we're still talking about Dylan, and we're going to open our quotes because it starts with, that's why I like the display of Native American artifacts, comma, end quotes, he said. We've got, let's start out with the Western Life display, suggested Mira, and then head over to the planetarium. So this one's in the middle. So who spoke? Mira. What did she do? She suggested. So we know that she starts with, let's start out with the Western Life display. We're going to need a comma, end quotes, and then she speaks again and says, and then, so we're going to open quotes, and then head over to the planetarium. So what, she wants to go somewhere else, right? So let's start out with the Western Life display, suggested Mira, and then head over to the planetarium. Good job, guys. Those are a little more difficult, so I appreciate it. If you need to email me to have me help with this, let me know. Oh, we're going to be tricky and work on multiplication. Write all factor pairs for each number. You ready? So, how do we get to 16? Did you work on this already? 16 times 1 8 times 2, and 4 by 4 are all, let me see, hang on one second. I'm going to sneak back at the back to see that we're doing these right. Section 1. Oh, we did. So 1 times 16, 4 times 4, and then 2 times 8. Ta-da, 16 times 1, 8 times 2, and then 4 by 4. Same thing. Alright, so what do we have to equal 15? So we can do 1 times 15, and then 5 times 3, because 3 5 times, or 5, 10, 15. So 5 3 times is 15. These are going to be harder. 36. I know that 1 times 36, 9 times 4, 6 times 6, all of those equal 36. What else is there? Which 12 is it? How many 12s do we need? 12 3 times, because it's 12, 24, and 36. Oh, you know what else is there? 18. How many times do we need 18 to be 36? You're right. 2. 42. Let's see. 42. We've got 1 times 42. 2 times 21. 3 times, is it 13? No. It's 14. So there, 14, 28, 42. So 3 times 14 is 42. Oh, you know what else it is? So 1 times 42 is 42. 2 times 21 is 42. 3 times 14 is 42. And 6 times 7 is 42. We're going to have to work on our multiplication. So 24. We know that 1 times 24 can be 24. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. And then 4 times 6. We're getting there. 99, 1, 99. 3, 33. And then what's next? I'm going to have to look. That's so silly. Okay, you ready for this one? 1 times 99 is 99. 3 times 33 is 99. 9 times 11 is 99. Ta-da! That's what the answers are for, though, is looking, right? Just making sure. Read the passage. Then answer the questions. Giant sequoias. The first giant sequoia trees probably started growing in North America about 180 million years ago. Giant sequoia trees can live more than 3,000 years. For the first 250 years, giant sequoias look like small pine trees. They reach their full height when they are about 500 years old. The giant sequoia can grow as tall as a 25-story building. That's about 250 feet or 76 meters tall. So 250 feet or 76 meters. That's pretty huge. Some trees have grown up to 30 feet, 9 millimeters wide, or as wide as a 3-lane highway. That's huge. The largest giant sequoia living today is named General Sherman. General Sherman is over 274 feet or 83 meters tall. That's pretty crazy. There are not many sequoias alive today. Millions of years ago, sequoias grew across North America. Then the weather turned colder. These trees needed the warm weather to live. Now, when people visit the remaining sequoia forest, they drive and walk over the ground. This makes the ground hard. The sequoia's roots have a difficult time absorbing water in the hard ground. This is killing some of the trees. However, some people take some seeds when they visit the sequoia forest. They plant the seeds all over the world. Someday, these seeds may develop into new forests. So we've got 5 questions. Problem number 15. How long does it take a giant sequoia tree to reach its full height? What did it say? They reach their full height when they are about 500 years old. So 500 years. How tall is the largest giant sequoia tree living today? It's General Sherman. How tall? 274 feet. Why are fewer giant sequoias alive today than in the past? These trees needed the warm weather to live because the weather turned cold, right? It said the weather turned colder. And then when people walk on the ground, so the sequoia's roots have problems, have difficult time absorbing water in hard ground. That's unfortunate. Okay. What are 2 things that giant sequoias need in order to survive? I guess they need water, right? and then warmth. So they need warmth, and water. And we know that because they're dying out because it turned colder, so they need to be warm, and then they don't get water, so they need water. What details does the author provide to support the topic sentence of the second paragraph? There are not many sequoias alive today. Let's see. What details does the author provide to support the topic sentence of the second paragraph? The weather turned colder. He's saying there are not many alive today. They used to grow everywhere, but then they don't anymore because of the weather. So I kind of feel like we've already answered that. Due to the weather and the hardening ground. So that is it. We will complete day 3 tomorrow. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night.